Buddy, this is Robin Young. I'm the publisher of Orthopedics This Week, and here are the top 10 stories in the orthopedic and spine world for the week of January 16th. And let's start with number 10. Oh, power rankings. Well, make sure you check that out, find out which orthopedic suppliers are on the rise, which are moving in the other direction. We look at all of the public orthopedic and spine suppliers and pick out who we think are likely to beat the estimates and are worthy of investor attention. Our number 9 story, big question, arthroscopic or open ankle arthrodesis. And you may notice in that nice x-ray, a lot of hardware. There's a new study from China. And yes, China puts out pretty good studies, attempts to quantify the difference between arthroscopic or open ankle arthrodesis. It's an interesting study. And if you click on the link in our website, you can read it yourself. Number 8, there's a cool company in Southern California called Orthopedics. They're driving a lot of very cool science in figuring out what causes arthritis in the knee, in large joints. And they just added a really nice core of experienced senior executives. That's always a sign that something is about to pop. So check out Orthopedics. This is a very important question. With all the surgical robotics making their way into spine surgery operating rooms, we know the surgical robot is hyper-consistent. We know patient characteristics are the exact opposite, highly variable. Does patient variability affect screw accuracy? So the robot will put it in the right place at the right time, but if the patient characteristics are highly different, the quality of the bone and all these other factors. Well, there's a new study out of Memphis, out of the Mary Foundation, that has answers to this. They took a look at a variety of different patients in one particular robotic system and then measured how the patient variability affects screw accuracy. Great study. Number 6, I'll tell you, Arizona-based Hopco has been growing on a tear for the last decade. Most recent practice that they scarfed up is the Philadelphia hand and shoulder practice. This, I don't know where they rank nationally. At some point I'll look that up. But Hopco is really on a growth spurt, and this is their latest purchase, or not purchase, but combination. Number 5, there's a new Mayo Clinic study that provides evidence that debridement is not, repeat, not the best option to treat grade 3 or grade 4 OCD lesions. Now, the study was an elbow study, but it was interesting. And so we provide the details about that on the website. Number 4, fascia lata. Really interesting tissue. It is stronger, more durable than you might expect. And fundamentally, if you put it in the shoulder where you require very durable, very strong tissue implants, how strong is fascia lata? How well does it work? Well, we have a brand new study that has answers to that question. The number 3 top story, we try to remind the surgeon community of the beauty and power that comes from volunteering, the skills that you have developed, and treat patients far from home. Here's an example. This is Scott Sigmund. You see, he and his colleagues traveled to one of the more remote sections of Central America, and just, it renews them. They do terrific work. There is a well-staffed, well-equipped hospital that is taking in volunteer surgeons from the United States and other places too. And if you've never considered it, or if you want to know more information about it, here's an article that gives you one surgeon's experience doing this. Every surgeon should give this a try. It's worth it. Our number 2 story, U.S. government lawyers were soundly defeated in U.S. District Court. They had brought an alleged orthopedic kickback scheme against a tiny little company, and they lost. They didn't just lose. They were soundly defeated. It's a really great story, and it's a cautionary tale on both sides, both for companies to understand the kind of dangers that lay out there for them, and to the government that they will lose if they bring an unsound and poorly thought through case. And our number one story, we open this year with not good news. There's yet another pay cut for physicians treating Medicare patients. It was originally proposed to be, I think, about 5% cut. The AMA, the AAOS, virtually every single major orthopedic and physician society jumped in the breach and got the cut to 2%. But still, since 2001, physician pay has been cut 22% when you're treating a Medicare patient. This in no way, shape, or form has kept up with inflation. It's ridiculous. And we have all the details. If it ticks you off, it ticks us off even more. This is just, it hurts the physicians, it hurts the hospitals, but most importantly, it's not good for patients. Well, that's it for this week. I'm Robin Young, and if you want more details on each one of those articles, be sure you go to ryortho.com. There, all of that and a lot more is there. Thank you.